Hi Sierra chart users. The volume spike study from the Eagle Studies and the Falcon chart book alerts the user when there is a spike in a bar's volume relative to the average volume of a few bars back. The signals are given live during the creation of the bar and produced as soon as the volume of the bar exceeds the average volume of previous bars by a specific percentage. The visual signal is the letter X that you can see here and here and here, and it is drawn in real time on the bar at the exact price where the signal was triggered. The study starts working on the first live bar when the chart is opened. If you wish to see volume spike signals on bars that precede this first live bar, then you can run a replay of the chart. The study can be set to find spikes in the total volume of the bars or to find spikes in the ask volume and bid volume of the bars separately. Price is moved by market orders, which naturally include stop orders and limit orders placed at worse prices than the spread too. Market orders fill the wall of resting limit orders that await them at the best ask and best bid prices, and farther up and down the DOM ladder. So the resting orders on the DOM ladder reveal only one half of the current state of the market, and that is its liquidity. The other half defining the state of the market is revealed by the way the market orders flow. Imbalances may tell us which side is momentarily stronger. But what if price does not move or change direction until finally a large volume comes in a short time? When the volume suddenly spikes, we want to be aware of it. These spikes often happen at breakout points from intraday ranges and at edges of intraday swings, and sometimes the market likes to come back and retest those levels after it breaks away from them. So the volume spike is important in both cases, when price successfully moves away or if it actually bounces back after such a push. If we set the spike type input to bid or ask volume, we get additional information about which side of the market caused the spike, but we may also lose some of the spikes that we may get with the regular volume setting because some of the spikes are due to increased action on both sides. The number of bars back average input allows us to decide how many bars back we want the study to refer to when it calculates the average volume to which it will compare the volume of the current bar. In this case, we tell the study to average the volume of the 4 previous bars. The next input, volume spike threshold percent, is where we set the minimum percentage by which the volume of the current bar has to exceed the average of the previous bars in order to generate a spike signal. Here we can choose if we wish to get sound alerts in addition to the visual signals, and here we can set the sound alert number. We have a video on this channel that is dedicated to the subject of setting sound alerts in Sierra chart. With this last input down here, we choose if we want the study to extend horizontal rays from the price of the volume spike until future intersection. Under the subgraphs tab, we can set the color and size of the letter X for volume spikes and for ask volume spikes and bid volume spikes. In order to get the X on the bars, the draw style of these 3 lines must be text. These colors will determine the color of the extending lines too, and the width of the extending lines can be set here. So let's take a look at a few examples on the charts. Here on the left side, we have a volume spike study that is set to show ask and bid volume spikes. The red ones are the bid volume, the sell volume, and the green ones are the buy volume, the ask volume spikes. And on the right side, we have a volume spike study that is set to show just the total bar volume spike. I'll make a few comments about the possible nature of the spikes, but please remember that I'm making those comments in hindsight, and in real time it can be much more confusing to make such an analysis. So at the bottom here, we can see a few spikes that basically define the bottom of this range. As we break down from this range, we get a spike here and then a spike here when this down move gets to a temporary exhaustion. Then here at the top of this move here, we get one spike and then some range movement. Another spike here as we break up, and another spike here once again as this up move gets to a local exhaustion. As we reach the top of this intraday move, we start breaking down. We get a selling spike. Perhaps those are sell stops of buyers who try to buy those highs here. And then we have those spikes at the bottom here, and we can see that this spike here and those spikes here pretty much define the high and lows of this range. Let's scroll the chart forward. This is the beginning of the RTH session, so obviously, naturally, we get a volume spike here. Then, around the middle of this down move, we get this spike, which we don't have it on the volume spike. You can see that there are some differences between the spikes on the left chart and the spikes on the right chart, because those are different settings. So a spike here at the bottom of this range, and you can see that during this down movement, this range is the most significant range in time. So we have the bottom of this range, around the bottom, this spike. And then this price level, if we look forward, becomes the area where this last down move started. As always, please note that changing the settings may result in different signals, and there are no correct or holy grail settings. Rather, it should be a process of getting familiarized with different settings and learning to read what information they convey to you. We believe that it is crucial to use this study in conjunction with the current market context, and it should not be used as standalone buy or sell signals. The Eagle studies are designed to generate information about the price action, order flow, and sometimes also depth of market-related situations that are very hard to spot with the naked eye in real time. You'll find reference to all the technical aspects of the studies in the documentation. The Eagle studies form the backbone of the Falcon Chartbook. If you wish to get a better understanding of this study and its use in conjunction with other custom tools in trading, then my partner Csaba can guide you, and you'll find his contact details at the welcome message that you received when you bought the package. That's it. I hope it was helpful.